Weight class of the lot. Group C, this is 7 men in it, starting with Sandoshach of Hungary. Will be beginning at 120. Stasius Baus going up to 195. Various records, including the greatest we've ever seen, Siaman Rahman, 310.
Attention coaches, 1 minute remaining
Ever
for changes
even
to
being
the
challenged.
first attempt. Attention coaches, no more changes to the first attempt, no more changes. Welcome to the 2023 World Championships for Powerlifting in Dubai. This is the men's total 107 kilo Group C section. Let's welcome the athletes. Representing Hungary, Shandor.
So let's take a look at the various competitors in this field. Sandoshach first of all for Hungary.
Representing United Arab Emirates, Ali Al-Boushi.
Ali Al-Boushi
Abdullah
for the UAE.
Representing Republic of Korea, Chun Kyun-bae.
Abdullah Al-Rami for the UAE. Chun Kyun-bae for Korea.
Katsuhiko Nakatsuchi. Representing
Katsuhito Nakatsuchi for Japan. Kazakhstan.
Representing Greece, Anastasios Kalos.
Coming out is Gani Temirov, and Anastasios Baus has come out for Greece ahead of him.
These are the
195.
athletes in the over 107 kilo Group C session.
Now the athletes are going to head back. They're going to do their final warm-ups, 80, 90%. Some will do 100% and then come back out and repeat that lift. They'll stay warm, hoods, jackets, towels, hydrate, move into the other room where they will queue until the competition starts in less than 3 minutes.
Now a chance to take a look and see who our referees are going to be for Group C.
Please welcome the referees and technical controller to the field of play.
Along they come.
Chief referee, Thailand.
The centre referee for Kate of Thailand.
Left referee,
Left side referee from Yemen, Abdel
Karish, Yemen. Right referee,
Right side referee
Malaysia,
from Malaysia,
Lucia
Mohammed.
Mohammed. Technical controller,
Controller from Kazakhstan, Natalia Sky.
Technical delegate,
Delegate
Libya,
Fatih
Fatih
Shahab
Shahab.
of Libya. So we'll be starting with Sandor Sash. Coming up, 120. Begin the competition for Hungary. It will take something major to top what we have just seen.
One question, so is that all you got? You go big or stronger, you push harder. Is that all you got? You climb higher, faster. So is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in, no resting. Is that all you got? So you a victor, I only got one question. So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you ready for powerlifting? The bar is loaded. 120 kilos. First to 10. Representing Hungary, Sandor Sash.
So we are ready to go, and it is the first campaigner in the first group, Group C, in this men's over 107 kilo Powerlifting World Championships in Dubai 2023. Sandor Sash. He's taken a break from the sport for a couple of years, but he is back now. It is welcome, so welcome to have him back. His 5th World Championships, no mark in 2019, but it was 5th in 06 in Busan. Sandor Sash, the European silver medalist in 2015 and 2018, based in Budapest. Oh, they've had it busy the last week. But the Feroz Club, he's originally born in Romania, but all Hungarian now. Sandor Sash. This is for 120. To kick the whole shindig off. And it is a good lift for 120 as well for Sandor Sash. He gets it and gets his foundation for the competition.
Nicely done. Brings it straight down. Stops on the chest. Straight up. He did get one red. The one side might have been lagging a little bit. On the side, the red. Either way, he got 2 whites and he's off and running. Nicely done. Well, I suppose wheeling, not running.
The bar is loaded. 125 kilos. Representing United Arab Emirates, Ali Al-Blushi.
So coming up now, Ali Al-Blushi, 125 is his target. His first major championship, no World Cups to his name. He is also an athlete. Making his way on, looking for a lifetime best in competition of 125.
Coach is strapping him in nice and tight, making making sure he's nice and secure.
$125 is his target.
1 minute.
UAE, always well represented when it comes to big events here in powerlifting. They have the annual World Cup. Gets a lot of talent through. 2-1 against Raul Blushi. He doesn't get it, misses out. 125. Stop sequence on the right-hand side referee. Press from the center referee.
He comes down somewhat fast on the chest and goes up. He racks before he gets the command rack. If you do that, you get a red light. You must wait for the commands, but that's a new lifter, anxious, excited, and just, I finished the attempt, let me go.
Representing United Arab Emirates, Abdullah Al-Alimi.
So now, also for the UAE, spinning around, Abdullah Al-Arimi. Certainly not his first spin. '14th in the last World Championships in 2021 in Tbilisi. 3 Dubai World Cups to his name. 8th in 2018. His other appearances, the last 2 iterations of it, he has finished 9th.
One minute.
So targeting 150, Abdullah Al-Arimi. That's worked out well for him. It is a good lift. He clears it, 3 white lights. And Al-Arimi has started well.
Straight down, holds it on the chest, straight up, locks it out. Very nicely done.
Yeah, 150 for Abdullah Al-Arimi. A nice, successful run of it for him.
Good day.
So coming up now, Chun Kyun Bai for Korea, going for 160. So Paralympic bronze in London 2012. 4th in the World Championships, last time they were in Dubai in 2014. Asian silver, Asian Games bronze. Was an able-bodied weightlifter on that circuit before his accident. Choi In-gyu and Park Gun-young have been his coaches. The man they call Hercules. Let's see how much he is. This is his labour, 160. And he's in the legends category as well. $160 for Chun.
And he's taking plenty of time to get prepared.
Working that one out well at 160 for a good lift for Chun Kyun Bai for Korea.
He just made that look so easy. Down, hold, straight up, lockout, kind of like lifting a glass of water. That was amazing, amazing.
70 kilos, bracket 16.
Chunk Bay. A nice, firm, strong lift.
Volunteers get the bench prepared, cleaning it down between each lifter, just to make sure of sanitization. It's great.
Katsuhito Nakatsuji finished 9th in the Asia Oceania Championships in Pyeongtaek last year, 7th in Kitakyushu in Japan in 2018, 7th at the last Asian Games in Jakarta. This is his 6th World Championship. He finished 7th in 2010 in Kuala Lumpur, his best result. Coached traditionally by Takayoshi Okamoto, and he is from Sakai. This for 170 for the lead for Nakatsuji. Well, he's punched through. He's got that raised. No lift, 2 and against press sequence from both. Well, now.
Let's see what happened here. Straight down, nice on the chest, straight back, uneven extension, not solid on the bench up, and the bar started to fade back. So for all 3 of those reasons, press sequence. It's a good call by the referees.
That's the second miss of the competition. We've 2 to go. In this opening round.
Thank you, Marcus Logan. Representing Greece, Anastasios Panos.
So now Manu made his big bow in the Asian Open Championship in Kuala Lumpur in 2009. Took gold in May in the Hellenic National Powerlifting Championship in Chios. Fifth in the European Championships last year in Tbilisi. So he's been around the look. Long time. Athanasios Baus going for 190 here in this heaviest of the weight divisions. Former European bronze medalist. Technically, I would guess you're always a bronze medalist. Unless they take it away from you. That's a different story. Bronze in 2015. In the Europeans, in Eger in Hungary. Man from Thessaloniki. Oh, he's got it raised. And that's a good lift, 2-1 in his favour. Baus coming through at 192.
So we see him bring it down. If you pay attention to the right side, you see there's a little stutter. That's why he got the 1 red, but he locks out evenly. That was a really nice attempt. He'll have to be careful of that when he goes up. He really needs to keep that right side even to the left, because as the weight gets heavier, it will be more noticeable to all 3 referees. Nice job.
190 it is for Baus. And when he made his big debut in 2009.
Representing Kazakhstan, Yanni
Waded in really heavily. Here's another man who's good at doing the same. Gani Tamarov of Kazakhstan. 8th in the Asia Oceania Championships last year in Pyeongtaek in Korea, 9th. Oh, if only it was 9th from his point of view. 19th at the last World Championships in Belize 2 years ago, but bronzes in the World Cup circuit in 2021 in Bangkok and Manchester. His coaches have tended to be Arslan Suyan Shaliev and Arthur Timitsky. There are coaching changes, you don't get to hear as much about that anymore. But we'll hear about his change in the leaderboard. So for Kazakhstan, which they now tend to spell with a Q locally. I have done for a few years, actually. Here they come, 192, isn't Samarov. Well, take a look at that press in a moment. He doesn't get it. It's actually the body sequence to and against.
When we look at the replay, we'll see his buttocks was completely upraised off the bench. He forgot when he took that bar out, let his buttocks drop down on the bench, and so it's body sequence.
Yeah, good spot. And obviously, where he is, the center referee can't see that at all.
Correct. I sure hope his coach saw that, or someone in the back lets him know. When you take, if you hyperextend like that, when the bar comes out, because you're self-unloading, you have to push your buttocks down. And then you're in the position you need to be. Again, the rules state shoulders, buttocks, legs, feet. If you have feet, must be on the bench.
Sandor Shash going for 130, got 120 really well in the opening round. Well, they staged so many great competitions over the years. It's a top swimming location time and again for the world. The European Swimming right now hosting the World Athletics Championships, and they have been filling the stadium. 40,000 most nights. Big contrast to the last two. So, Sandor Shash for Hungary, 130.
And these straps where the knees are together, because the athlete cannot straighten their legs, are probably the hardest straps for coaches to do, because they've got to push the knees together and then tighten as tightly as possible while the knees are still up in the air wanting to part. So it's taking Coach Peter a second, but he's got it going.
So here we go. Sandor Shash, 130. A little bit tentative. Got it though, 2-1. One against on the press, that was fine. Sandor Shash, he moves onwards.
And we see the bar comes down, dips down on the right side. That's why the right referee gave him a red light. Straight up, we see the head ref and the left side ref gave him white because it looked good on their side. You only need 2 whites. He got them. He's moving on. Nice job.
130 kilos, reference 15.
So also looking at 130, a man who missed. It is Ali Al-Blushi.
Thank you. The bar is loaded, representing the United Arab Emirates, Ali Al-Blushi.
Al-Blushi going for 130, missed 125. this to climb up into 5th position. Sandor Shash is already there on 130. Al-Blushi would join him at that mark as well. Moving 5 up from what he previously missed. So 130 for Ali Al-Blushi. And it is the stop sequence, which is very fleeting. That is, put him down, 2 against him, 2-1 down. Doesn't get it.
Just quick on the chest, really a sign of a newer lifter. He just needs to really put those shoulder blades together, bring that chest up high to the ceiling, and hold that bar on his chest. He's just nervous, he's young, he definitely is strong and can come back and get that. He might need to practice that chest sequence a little more.
He's loaded 156 kilos. United Arab Emirates. Abdullah
Al-Arimi, his teammate, will be the next to come out, 156. So to add 6 to his tally. Well, successful at 150 was Al-Arimi. And this is his second attempt. All those World Cups across town in the Centre for People of Determination. What can he produce here with 6 extra kilos to come? That's a good lift. 2-1 in his favor, and he made it work well.
Really
Al-Arimi.
Really nicely done. Straight down, holds it on the chest, straight up. Really nicely done.
It's last time I'm trying a stretch. Sorry about that. Al-Arimi, 156. You got it. He's really stretching himself at the moment. Here comes Chun Kun Bai. He's in the Legends category, going for 170. Honestly thought I was fine there, stretching back, no one behind us. The headset just flew off. I'm sure you heard that way too loudly. If you're putting this onto your TV, scare the children away. Sorry about that. Anyway, Chun coming now, 170. And he'll stay second if he gets it, but he'll take a whopping lead in terms of the total lift. So Chun, Asian Games bronze in 2014, Asia Oceania silver 2013, and bronze in 2015, Kuala Lumpur and Almaty respectively. That's a nice big hole they held at in Almaty. Chun. Just for a big leap of 10, he'd be 20 behind the lead of Anastasios Baus.
No lift.
There's
Press
no
sequence.
lift on the press sequence, and 170.
Straight
Movement,
down.
please, 175
So he
kilos.
actually locked
Back
out
16.
unevenly, meaning one hand reached the top before the other. He is puzzled. I hope his coach will be able to review that in the back and be able to help him make that adjustment. Both hands have to lock out evenly unless there's a classification issue, and he did not show that, therefore there is not. Seems super strong. He should be able to make that adjustment and come back out and get it on his third attempt.
We continue on the middle round, the Group C of this men's over 107 kilo final. And it's Katsuhito Nakatsuchi next for Japan, who, like Chun, is also in the Legends category. Further on, it'll be Ahmed Al-Blushi going in this. And Faris Alagili, who is in Group A. Nakatsuchi missed 170, going now for 175 to get a mark on the board. I see we appear to be missing Antonio Martin of the United States in this. Was due to be starting and now is not.
Yes, really not sure what happened, but hopefully he's okay.
So, 175, Nakatsuchi. Well, it's a strong punch through by Nakatsuchi, and that is much better. It's a good lift, and he stayed on his path as well. He missed 170, gets 175 instead though, and that's a good lift for him.
Straight down, tight on the chest, straight up with definition. Absolutely perfect lift, textbook lift. We've had quite a few of those over the past few days. Excellent job, just excellent.
Takes a lot of the pressure off.
Thank you, the bar is loaded. Representing Kazakhstan.
So the second attempt coming of Gani Isentemirov, who missed 192 in the opening round. He's staying his path. This is for 196. Adding 4 onto the bar, Isentemirov. Get a strong lift away. Isentemirov, you remember the body sequence did it for him last time, and it's the same here from the two side referees, and he has done it again. They've spotted it. Obviously, the center referee can't. Backside.
He brings it down. Legs are moving. Bar is uneven on the way up. Body is shaking. He really could benefit from strap. I know oftentimes, especially those with high amputations, do not like a strap because it inhibits their chest going up, but it would really benefit him in this situation. That would settle his body down and enable him to push those shoulder blades into the bench and really drive that bar up without the body moving all over the place.
Isentemirov has missed twice, and Ali Al-Blushi has missed twice. And they're really under pressure. Only Sandosh Shash and Abdullah Al-Rimi have been successful with their 2 lifts. And Anastasius Baus is looking to be the third and the last man to be able to do that. While he's topping out at 200, this will be the last lift of the second round for Baus. In his third World Championship. So here he comes, Baus 200. Well, it's a lift of 200. Now it's all down to Athanasis Baus. For 200. He's got it. Good lift. 3 white lights. Athanasius Baus.
That was something. When he took it out of the rack, he held it for about 10 seconds. That was amazing. And then descended, held it motionless on the chest, straight back up with definition, locked it out. That was incredible. What a show of strength right there. Incredible.
Round 3. 130.
Yep, Baus flying there. 200 he's gone to. For Greece. A lift of top class quality in terms of Group C, at the very least. Puts him in a good stead, and both he and Sandor Shas and Abdullah Al-Rimi have got their first 2 marks in. So, heading into round 3 now.
United Arab Emirates. Ali
Al-Blushi going in at 132 for the UAE.
Let's hope they've been able to make that correction in the back, and he just knows to hold it motionless on the chest, slow down on the way down.
Looking for his first mark. So he's missed his first 2, and this is danger. 125, 130, this for 132.
One minute.
This would send him up into 5th position if he gets it. In the group of 7. So 132. No. Press sequence, I'm afraid, this time from all 3 referees, and he doesn't get that.
He comes down, he holds it much better than before. Straight up, and he heaved it. So he held it so long, instead of just going straight up, he heaved it, meaning the bar kind of came back towards the rack. So he's using more than the areas of the body that are allotted. That's unfortunate.
Loaders, we have a change coming, please. 140 kilos. rack 14.
Next up for Hungary, Sándor Sás, who has got all of his marks in so far, 120 and 130, and looking to make it 140 now. And it's been really good to see him back, and he has been producing the goods so well. That European silver in 2018, which is not that long ago, a repeat of what he did in 2015 in Eger in Hungary. And he's going for 140. We'll give him a total lift of 390. Bowes is already there with 2 lifts.
And he shows his extension that he will not be even to all 3 referees on his lockout. Very good.
Well, Sándor Sás has put in a really great display so far. Still getting strapped in. He's got a lot of that work around the knees. So Sándor Sás with that final attempt of 140. Oh, it's 2 and against the press sequence, I'm afraid. He is denied.
Yes, when we watch, we'll see on his right side as he locks out, the left goes up first and then the right. And that's uneven extension, and that is not allowed, unfortunately. Nice try, though. Nice try. Both hands have to reach at the same time. Good work today. A full day's work, just didn't get this last attempt.
Floaters, please, 160 kilos, rack 15. Rack 15.
It's amazing when you think these athletes train 3, 4, 5 days a week for 3 attempts at a tournament.
Thank you.
But that's the sport, that's the way it goes.
For United Arab Emirates, Abdullah Al-Arimi.
Ultimately coming down to officially 6 minutes on stage. Every 2 years at the World Championships. Every 4 years at Paralympic Games. But it's the climb, it's the effort. And an immense amount of that contained within 160 for Abdullah Al-Arimi. So Sás moving out at 140. Al-Arimi can now get all of his lifts in, going for 160 here.
And he's sitting, he's collecting himself, he's working on his mental, making sure he's mentally prepared even before he gets physically prepared.
He's having a really enterprising competition so far as Al-Arimi. 160 would help a lot, give him a massive lead in terms of the total lift, and that is what he has done. Abdullah Al-Arimi, 160, and the total lift is 466 for the UAE.
He brings it down, he holds it on the chest, straight up. Interestingly enough, he started just when the 1 minute bell rang. He did not let that deter him. He kept moving. Nicely done. Really great job. And he's happy. Look at that smile. He knows he's done it.
Representing
He got it in the mixer. Abdullah Al-Arimi, 150, 156, and 160. Now it's Chun again of Korea. Chun Kyun Bai. He's coming in on his own, Steve. Didn't notice that earlier. 170. Second attempt at this, third attempt overall, having missed 170 in the previous round. So Chun, 170. Previously the Paralympic bronze medalist, London in 2012. And at Asian level, a silver and 2 bronze. The man from Chengdu. And that from Chun will be a good lift, and he gets the 170, and he goes into 3rd position.
And he's happy. That was excellent work. Fixed up the other errors and just came back and did it. Straight down, flat on the chest, straight up, with definition, locks it out and puts it back. Very well done. And he gives the crowd a nod. Nicely done.
Yep, right too. He's got his finger on the pulse definitely in terms of this competition. As we go to Katsuhito Nakatsuji now, Japan, going for 185. Missed 170, he stayed on his path, got 175. Now looking for 185. Oh, he's ready, isn't he? From the Osaka Prefecture, the city of Sakai. Just from south of Osaka. Just north of there, you've got Sakai, then you have Osaka, then you go around the bay, and then you have Kobe, which is where the World Para Athletics is due to be next year. Kitakyushu is not a million miles away from there either, where we had the Asia Oceania Championships in 2018. 185 for Nakatsuji! Whoa. Pushed and pushed. How is he okay with that? Nakatsuji, we know 2 and against, and it's both the stop sequence and the press sequence from the 2 side refs.
Just really fast on the way down, did not control it, and then on the way up he stuttered up as well. So a little more work needed to get that. Nice try.
Yep. Nakatsuji, 185, no joy, so 175, the only one who's registered to date then. Second place, 2 more lifts to go. So it is Gane Isentimirov. He's missed at 192 and 196, and he needs this to get a mark on the board for 197. So the pressure is on. Well, in terms of the World Cup circuit, it has been very beneficial, particularly 2 years ago. But what about now? The penultimate lift of Group C. $197 is in Temerov. It's an opening for him. He's needed this really badly. You remember he missed his previous 2 body sequence issues. He has fixed them. It is a good lift. He stayed on his path. He missed 192, missed 196, but he has got 197.
And that just takes such strength. Straight down, holds it, straight up. Not only physical strength, but also digging deep emotionally to just keep it all together. Well done. Nice job. Nice job, and he's so happy.
He really did fantastically. And it's party time for him.
Kilos, floaters 203.
Well, Baus is the only man apart from Al-Arimi who can lift all 3. Al-Arimi has done that. He went up to 160. Total lift of 466. Baus, if he gets this, goes to 593. This is for 203 for the Greek.
He looks ready to go. He's so happy.
There's every reason to be. He's had a good competition. Now he's going to go big at 203. Well, Baus, 200, only man to go, reasonably above the crest of the hill. And this for 203.
One minute.
I've still got 45 seconds. 203 is target.
Good.
Yup. Well, he's here, 203. He's got all 3 lifts in. Gives him a whopping lead in terms of the total lift, 593.
That is simply almost unreal. I have never seen a lifter hold it that long out of the rack, motionless, come down with such control, hold it on their chest, and push it back up. This volume of weight, that's incredible. He is one strong fellow.
Athanasius, Athanasius Baus, apologies, 203. Just a great lift. Best of the round, best of the group. And he has a tremendous lead in terms of the total lift, 593 to Al-Arimi's 466. So Athanasis Baus leads at the end of the opening round, 293. Ganius and Temerov in second for Kazakhstan, 197. Katsuhito Nakatsuchi third for Japan. Chun edged out in the fourth, and the top lift so far, 593 from Athanasius Baus. The Group B is coming along in around 10 minutes. We shall catch you then.
Representing United Arab Emirates, Ahmed Al-Balushi.
Well, here we go. Group B in this men's over 107 kilo final. Shamo Aslanov, we've seen of Azerbaijan. This is Dostin
Uzbekistan,
Abduzatarov of Uzbekistan.
Representing Georgia, Georgi
Ahmed
Latsabidze.
Kamis Al-Balushi, the United Arab Emirates, we shall be seeing.
Representing
Georgi
Colombia,
Latsabidze of
Freddy
Georgia.
Castaneda.
Freddy
Representing Great
Castaneda of
Britain,
Colombia.
Liam McGarry.
It's Liam McGarry of Great Britain who will be aiming for 223.
And representing Turkey, Faruk
And
Ozturk.
Faruk Ozturk of Turkey, 230. So 7 in Group B. And they're ready enough.
These are the athletes participating in the men's over 107 kilo Group B session.
So that's them. And Group B is incoming.
They'll head to the back. They'll finish their last and final warm-ups, 80 to 90%. Some may go 100%, and then they'll be off to the next room and prepare to bench in less than 3 minutes. Let's go.
Let's see who the referees for
Please
this section
welcome
is going
the
to be.
technical officials to the field of play.
All ready for the middle group of the lot, all freshened up, I hope and presume.
Chief referee, Greece, Ilyana Araka.
So the center referee, Ilyana Oraka of Greece.
Left side referee.
Left side referee for Finland, Jari Laine.
Right side referee.
Right side referee
Malaysia.
for Malaysia,
Commander
Kadir
Kamaruzaman.
Kamaruzaman.
Technical controller, Kazakhstan, Natalia.
Technical controller for this from Kazakhstan, Natalia Sky.
Technical delegate,
Fatih
Libya.
Le Shahab
Fatih
is the
Le
technical
Shahab.
delegate. Still 100 seconds to go or thereabouts.
Spotter loaders, please take your positions on the field of play.
Aslanov will be going at 196 for Azerbaijan, all the way up to Faruk Ozturk for Turkey, 230. It's on the way. The next 90 seconds. Loads happening backstage before loads happens on stage.
Spotter loaders, 196 kilos.
And it's Shamo Aslanov who's getting ready.
This session, men's over 107 Group B, starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you ready for powerlifting? The bar is loaded, 196 kilos. Representing Azerbaijan, Shamo Aslanov.
So Shamo Aslanov, who claimed a really good, creditable gold in terms of the Ego World Cup in 2019. And quite a few times he has medaled in Dubai in the World Cups. Bronze that same year, in 2019, as well as 4 years before that. Ilkar Ibashov has been his coached for quite a while, and he's going for 196 here to get Group B underway.
He's getting his wrist wraps prepared. He's getting himself mentally prepared. And then he's going to lay down and get strapped in. And we'll see what he can do.
And he will hope it will be a lot. Well, here he is for Azerbaijan, and that is a good lift. Well, that'll step him up. He goes third in the competition. A few leaping above 200 in Group C. But Shamar Özlenov has got Group B going really well.
Rack height 16.
And that looked, here he comes, very nice. Straight down, pause on the chest, straight up, locked out, and rack. Nicely done.
210 kilos, rack 16. Thank you. The bar is loaded. Representing Uzbekistan, Dostan Abdusatoro.
So Dostan Abdusatoro finished 4th in the Asia Oceania Championships last year. He was very close to his first major championship medal. 15th in the last World Championships. That's tended to be coached by Anvar Kochev. Well, Abdusattorov is well primed, going for 210 here. He was originally looking at 215. Adnar Kozaev ready, lives in Tashkent as well, the capital.
One minute.
So here he comes, wading in at 210. It's quite tight when it's coming to a lot of the marks that are going to be attempted in this opening round for the very, very start. But he's got that.
Down, nice and straight on the chest, straight up, locked out, and rack. Nicely done. 2 perfect ones in a row. That's a way to start a flight off. Excellent.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. Representing United Arab Emirates, Ahmed Al-Balushi.
Al-Balushi, we've previously seen in Dubai World Cups, but this is his championship debut.
On the road to the Para-Asian Games in Hangzhou, China, Al-Balushi is currently ranked 5th with a 211 kilo result.
Well, he's ready now, Ahmed Al-Balushi.
1 minute.
Ahmed Kamis Alblushi. Brilliant career he's had. Paralympics in London and in Rio without registering marks. He's got himself into position really well there. That is a good lift for Alblushi. Well, he's made it.
Press and go.
214 kilos. Rack
Nice job.
21.
Yep, Ahmed Kamis Alblushi. Well, he's already cleared over 200 this year. He has had a real glittering career.
Representing Georgia, Georgie Latsabidze.
Latsabidze will come now, going for 2:14.
And we will notice the pauses seem a little faster in this weight division, and it really is because they're moving so much weight. It would not be possible to hold it so still for so long. And so they come down, they touch, they make that noticeable break, and then they go.
So that's Latsabidze. It's already been successful in the IWS Games last year. Won the bronze in that. And he's won medals in the last two Tbilisi World Cups. Silver this year, bronze in 2021. Busha World Cup likewise. 2020 and bronze in Bogota as well 2 years ago.
No lift, press sequence.
No, not this time. Press sequences let him down, unfortunately.
Straight down. Actually sunk into the chest, then comes up, stops the right side and then the left side. So he really needs to hold it tighter on the chest and then just straight up, no stop, complete to the ceiling, and wait for the rack command.
Yeah, that's a BC on 2:14. But that is the first miss in the group, and he was originally looking, by the way, at 2:23.
217, rack 18.
Here he is, Jean-Freddy Castaneda of Colombia, going for 217 now.
The bar is loaded. Representing Colombia, John Freddy Castaneda.
Well, he too has been around for a tremendous amount of time, picking up a whole load of medals across the band. America's and Pan Am champion currently was a tie with Eggline Maynard, and they shared it, so Kennedy and Moonlight. We'll be seeing the man he tied with in Group A, by the way. Well, he's won the last two America's titles. Pan Am Gold in Lima last time out, no mark in 2015 in Toronto, fourth in the last Paralympic Games. He is such a campaigner, is Castaneda, 217 then.
No lift.
Oh, no lift, and it's 2 against him on the press sequence, I'm afraid. Great campaigner, he has the experience, he just doesn't have the lift this time.
See what happened, straight down, straight up, goes back, locks out uneven. Left side hits first, then the right side. They both need to touch together. It was so close, but he did not lock out evenly.
Correction, 223 kilos, loaders. Loaders, 223, please.
So Liam McGarry is next up for Great Britain. They've really unearthed some great talent. He certainly among that. Fourth in the European Championships in Tbilisi at the end of last year. Bournemouth University, medals at Manchester World Cups, bronze in 2020, silver in 2021, 7th in his debut World Championships 2 years ago in Tbilisi. Everybody's been visiting there lately. Loads of events on. 4th in the Euros, his best championship result. 5th in the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham.
Coach is getting him good and strapped in tight. He's getting his mental prepared, breathing, making sure he's ready for this next attempt.
1 minute.
Getting his wrist wraps nice and tight so his wrist will be supported and he's ready to go.
So McGarry coming in big at 2-2-3. He lifted 2-1-3 for 4th spot in the European final last year. That is a good lift. 2-1 in his favour. That's great. That puts him into the lead for Great Britain and fine. Still a full group to go. But you do what you do, and he is doing it really well.
He worked hard on that, brought it down. You could tell it felt healthy on his chest, but he drove it straight up, locked it out evenly. That was really great work. Really, really good work, and he is pumped up and ready to go. Now he's got to harvest all that energy and hold on to it for the next lift, because now he's going to be tired. He's going to come down emotionally. He's got to keep it all together so he can put that third attempt up.
Representing Turkey, Öztürk.
Well, he's got a chance of leaping up by a nice amount if he can manage it. And Faruk Öztürk is the same here for Turkey. So he's one of those who edged McGarry out of the medals in Tbilisi last year in the Europeans as he picked up the silver medal. Öztürk went to 2.27, so it's interesting he starts here on 2.30. Obviously the benches being cleaned. Turkiye, how they wish to be referred by the Turkish language name and not by Turkey anymore. A bit like Czech Republic, the authorities want them to be known as Czechia, and then you go to various events, you see the coaches, and some of them wear a jacket saying Czechia, and the others say the Czech Republic. So that's perfectly clear then. 2.30, this would be the lead, and the lead by a long way at the end of this opening round in Group B. In the over 107, I'll tell you what's really gratifying as well is it's nice to see more and more athletes' families coming along to the big event. We're seeing a tremendous amount of that this year, actually.
Absolutely, I think more than ever, and it is expensive for the families to fly and hotel and everything, but it is really great for the athletes to have that support.
So Faruk Öztürk coming here, the European silver medalist last year. Fourth prior to that, the Turkish champion, Ekran Sesilu's coach, based in Antalya, and 2.30. No, not a good lift at all. All three against him on the stop sequence, and he misses out.
So even though the stop is not as prominent as in the other bodyweight classes, you do still have to stop. He literally touched and went, and that is just not going to get him a good lift. And he works so hard, you see him still breathing hard. He can come back and get that. He needs to compose himself. He needs to look at that video and see exactly what transpired so he can come back and fix it for the next one. Nice try.
So that's the first round done. The British support is strong.
Thank you, the bar is loaded. Representing Azerbaijan, Shamil Aslanulov.
So into round two, and Shamil Aslanov, who we do tend to see quite a lot of major events for Azerbaijan. 2.02 this is after getting 1.96. Seventh in the last European Championships, but the World Cup second, a regular medalist, couple of bronzes in Dubai, gold in Eger in Hungary. Ilkar Ibishov, the coach that has done so much for him down through the years. Jari Leiner was so interested to see the other night how Wilma Murto did in the pole vault of the World Athletics in Budapest. She got the bronze, the European champion. Great going. Decent Finnish team here as well. Those are the buttons that have to be pressed.
1 minute.
How are they going to go? Well, Aslanov going in for his mark of 2.02 there. And I get a funny feeling we're going to go to the flags potentially.
I think you're right.
Yeah, flags it is. Well, that was his lift. You can make your predictions there. 3 white flags. Aslanov gets it. Good result.
And that was well done. Brought it down, nice and tight on the chest, straight up to the ceiling until he heard rack and then put it back. Couldn't ask for better than that. Nice job.
214, rack 21, please.
Yeah, he has really produced the goods well when he has needed to. As prominent as he is, it's kind of a surprise that he's not won more medals. It's kind of felt like he has done. Louis Sugden watching on. In the shadows after her really good result, and she'd been out for 2 years with that shoulder injury. Back now, beaming kind of like that. Sent Louis Sugden back, climbing up towards the potential qualifying for the Paralympic Games in Paris in a year's time. Here's Georgi Latsabidze for Georgia, going again for 214. They've got some amount of talent considering they're hosting some amount of competitions right now. Latsabidze going again for 214. That I was bronze in Portugal last December, 6th in the European Championships in Tbilisi. No mark in the Worlds the previous year there, and bronze in the Tbilisi World Cup in 2021 and silver in April this year in Tbilisi.
One minute.
Coach is putting the straps on, making sure he's tight. The tighter he straps, the less those tremors will tremor, and that will not then take away from his concentration on his lift here. Good job on the coach.
Well, here he is at 214, having missed earlier. So it's just got to work. No, he's hit the rack there, I think. That's not going to count. And yet there's a bit of a shake coming in. That's not going to go his way. It's going to go to the flags. I'm pretty sure he hit the rack there on the right-hand side, so that'll be red flags all the way. And that's how it pans out. That's very unfortunate for that to strike at that time.
On the way down, it looked good, and on the way up, he started to go back, as you said. Then he went crooked, and it was just a mess. And so that's a no lift.
Yeah, and he hit the rack, and that's a mandatory no lift then as well. Perhaps they actually had put the votes through, and they've just come through now in their system. They've all turned them down in the press. But I'm pretty sure in terms of the straightness of it, they'd given them the thumbs down anyway before he hit the rack. That's unfortunate for Georgi Latsabidze, no doubt about that.
Sometimes when your shoulders are not completely down against the bench, the bar will get sideways like that. And once coming off the chest, the bar is sideways and it starts to lean one way or the other. You try to fix it, and then you go back towards the racks, and it just one thing goes into the next. He can easily get that though. He's got to work hard and dig deep now to get his third.
It's going to be Dostan Abdusattorov of Uzbekistan who's going to come next. He got 210 last time. It's going to be an attempt at 215 now for Uzbekistan. Fourth in the Asia Oceania Championships last time out. we still have all of Group A to come. Abdusattorov going for 2:15. He is one of the 4 to have got a successful lift in the opening round and aiming to do it again. $2.15 for Uzbekistan. It's across the body, but that does not matter. It's how straight the bar is once he's raised it, and it was straight, and that is a good lift. So he now, in terms of the total lift, goes way ahead.
Beautiful, straight down, complete pause, straight up, racks it out with definition, and back. That was really a beautiful attempt, really perfect. And he's pleased with it, as he should be.
Thank you. The bar is ready. Representing United Arab Emirates, Ahmed Al-Blushi.
So now, Ahmed Al-Blushi of the United Arab Emirates. So in English, the spelling of his name changed a little bit a couple of years ago, and oh, it's Jessica Ferrero having fun again. So Al-Blushi, in terms of his career, Asia Oceania bronze last year. This is his 5th World Championships. He finished 10th in 2017. He was injured at the 2012 Paralympic Games. He didn't register a mark. The injury actually happening on the bench. No mark either in 2016 in Rio. Needed 3 operations after that London 2012 issue, but carried the flag at the opening ceremony 4 years later in Rio. Latsabidze, by the way, is pulled out of the rest of the competition, and we won't see him again at 2:14, so he unfortunately does not register a mark. So Blushi, 2 and 5, looking to become the 3rd person. Karada's having a good old look. We'll see how he's done regards the chest sequence. He's beginning to waver a bit there as well. You saw a good lift. That's fine for Ahmed Kamish Al-Blushi. 2:15 for him. He leads now in terms of the total lift by 2.
Really great. Straight on the chest, goes up. Even though he looks like he slows down, he keeps moving. If you keep moving and lock it out, it's going to be a good lift. It's when you slow down so much that you stop, you start to sputter, the bar goes back and forth that you have issues. That was really well done. Dug deep, got it up there. Nice.
Rack height 18, please.
Well, we go on in this second round. There are 3 lifts to come in it in this Group B.
Thank you. The bar is ready and loaded for Colombia's John Freddy Castaneda.
John Freddy Castaneda of Colombia. Now he missed 2:17 in the previous round, the joint America's champion. 2 America's Championship golds. He's the reigning Pan Am champion as well from Lima in 2019, so a title to defend in Santiago in November. He's not yet medaled globally, but 4th in Tokyo in the Paralympic Games. He's had 2 6th place finishes in the Worlds, and that's why he needs to start wading in. Camila Campos, who we've not seen yet in competition. But we will soon with Chile. Castaneda. 217. It looks a lot better than last time. And Castaneda has made that one work so well. So he scores 2-7, and he goes into second place behind Britain's Liam McGarry.
Straight down, holds it, straight up, drives. That right side looked like it was lagging. He catches it up to the left, locks out evenly. That was beautiful. A lot of hard work went into that. Nicely done.
Track 19, please.
So we're still going in round 2. Liam McGarry is waiting now.
228 kilos, representing Great Britain, Liam McGarry.
Well, he won his first ever powerlifting gold as a stand-in in his first ever competition. He is from Kent. He has been based at Bournemouth. 4th in the European Championships, which was a really brilliant result in his first Euros. In terms of the Worlds, well, if he can get out of Group B as the top man, he will finish at worst 8th. There's further he can go.
Really taking his time, putting his straps on, putting his wrist straps on, getting his mind set and ready to roll. Tom's having a bit of a struggle with those straps there, but he's got it going now.
Tom Whittaker, the British national team coach. So 228. And this to lead by 11, but there's still Faruk Öztürk to come for Turkey. So McGarry on 228. It's important to get this in. And in terms of the total lead, he would be in top here as well. But look, there's only 5 seconds to go. Lifter's going to have to come now, and he's going to have to be assured and calm to get the lift in. He's not anymore. 228 for Liam McGarry.
That was excellent with 5 seconds left. He did a fantastic job. Just driving through, down, pressing it up, making sure he gets it locked out. Well done. He worked hard and he earned that.
A tremendously successful lift. Well, finishing top 8 in the world would be a very nice lift. He's done it before.
230 kilos, rack height 17.
So to wrap up this round, Faruk Öztürk of Turkey. Turkey.
Thank you, the bar is loaded. Representing Turkey, Faruk Öztürk.
230 again then for Öztürk, the European silver medalist who
Please note on the scoreboard that Latsavidze of Georgia will not
came in
take
second
the
spot.
third attempt. No third attempt for Latsavidze of Georgia.
Here's where we are in terms of the race to pass. Now Liam McGarry's hanging on in 8th. Öztürk looking for 230. That would put him 7th above Antonio Martin, who was due to start on this and did not for the United States.
So he's getting prepared, getting strapped in, collecting his mental, getting ready to just execute properly here. He's gonna lay back.
Well, Ozturk
1 minute.
didn't get 230, and here he is looking to keep himself in the straight and narrow and get himself back into the competition. Missed his first round attempt. Latsabidzhi was under big pressure and crumbled, but Ozturk has not. Best lift so far in the competition, 230, and he leads for Turkey.
Absolutely beautiful. Straight down, pause on his chest, straight up, and that was amazing, that time of pause, considering how much weight is on that bar. Fantastic. Absolutely phenomenal.
10 kilos, rack 16.
One more round to go in Group B. And then Group A. And waiting in the wings will be Shamo Aslanov again, going for 210.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. Representing Azerbaijan, Shamo Aslanov.
He has his marks in, that's positive. They are a good bit behind Liam McGarry. They're a good bit behind Ahmed Kamesh Al-Blusi. But if he gets this, he'll be the first to break past the 600 barrier in terms of the total lift. He would stay behind those mentioned, but he would go into 6th position overall. So Aslanov 210, a leap of 8. Going big, he stopped a little bit. We'll see if they felt that that interrupted the rise. They felt it interrupted the rise. 3 against, press sequence from 2. Actually the stop sequence from our center referee. Pity.
Yeah. So he sinks into his chest, and then the bar actually is crooked on the way up. So 2 pretty big errors there. Nice, valiant try. Just didn't have enough power this time around.
Bar is loaded. United Arab Emirates, Ahmed Al-Blusi.
So now, for the United Arab Emirates, Ahmed Kamesh Al-Blusi, 212 and 215 achieved, and this now 217. So could he be the first to break through the 600 barrier?
Shows his uneven extension to the referees on his way in, which means when he locks out, the bar will not be completely even. And this has been classified by the classifier, so it is approved.
Al-Blushi, who's had to fight back
He's asking for 2 kilos
from
more
that really bad injury
so far.
at London 2012. He's high up at the last Asian Games. Asia Oceania bronze that he picked up. A real cap in his career. Al-Blushi, also West Asian Games silver and bronze medalist in the last 6 years.
That's a good lift. Al-Blushi.
It's a good lift for Al-Blushi. Well, what do you know? What do you know? He remains a class act.
Excellent. Straight down. Completely motionless on the chest. Straight back up drives. Locks it out. Ready for the rack. That was absolutely perfect. Really nicely done.
The first man to break past 600 in the total lift. His coaches for years: Tito Kassem, Adel Wesha, Fauzi Abdel Kader El Maki, all have a lot to appreciate with what he has done. I thought actually for a moment there that Dostan Abdusattorov was hanging off that. Hanging around. Well, if he gets this again, he breaks through the 600 barrier. This is going to be heavier than Al-Blushi by 1, but Al-Blushi went heavier in the earlier round, so actually, in terms of the total lift, Abdusattorov would be 1 kilo behind Al-Blushi in the total lift if he gets it, or 1 kilo ahead on best lift, so he'd leap up into bronze for now.
Doing some self-talk, reminding himself what he wants to do when he gets underneath that bar, and now he's ready.
.218, Dostan Abdusattorov. He would go up to 643 in terms of the total lift. Al-Blushi is 644. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And it was only 3 extra kilos, but that's his job done. It's no lift for him. He didn't get the press complete. Well, Abdusattorov misses out at 218.
Valiant try. Came down really nicely. Nice on the chest. Pushes off and just starts to slow down, gets stuck. And then once you start to come back down, that's it. Nice try. He gave it his all today.
I can shoot all day, I got stamina. Turtleneck on with my camera, yeah. Stay creamy, that's what they say. Shoes laced up and I came to play. Yeah, I'm first team, I'm a superstar. They call me Queen.
Thank you, the bar is loaded. The athlete representing Colombia, John Freddy Castaneda.
So Freddy Castaneda going for 220 here for Colombia. 217 he missed in the opening round. It was home sweet home in Bogota when he was crowned America's champion. Any kind of continental champion for the first time in the Americas in 2018. Great event that was. Out near the airport. And in Lima, crowned Pan Am champion, retained his America's crown in St. Louis in circumstances that can no longer be repeated. You can no longer share a gold medal or any medal. Whoever gets there first stays there. So 220 for Gianfreddy Castaneda. Sibyl Cham, the Turkish champion, watching from behind. That's not gonna go. That's not gonna go. He added 3 on, and it's not paid off. Unable to complete the lift. He gets 1 marking of 217. It puts him into the bronze medal position for now.
Please, 230 kilos.
Really nice try. Comes down, holds it. Same thing as before. Stuck at the halfway mark and just can't move it past that. These third attempts are just so hard, especially in the bigger body weights where they're just moving so much weight. Valiant try, good effort.
We have 2 lifts to go in this group. Then it's in a Group A. And yet, despite that, you consider the fact that we have quite a few championship medalists already having competed in this group. Now, Lee McGarry is not in that group, but he can definitely change that soon.
He's doing his self-talk, he's getting strapped in, getting prepared. He's ready to go, chase after this, and get it up well.
So 230, you look at the illustrious names who have slipped away, Castaneda, particularly Aslanov, that's a Bidzik. This for 230. If he gets it, he leaps into the top 8 names in the race for Paris, above Antonio DeAndre Martin. He would go 8th. There are quite a lot in 230, and he would slot in underneath them. He has to get this first. That is a really solid lift. And it's a good one. Liam McGarry, 230, and he leads the total lift by a long way on 681, and he's 8th now in the race to the Paralympic Games.
That was sensational. Just clean on a 3rd attempt where you know he's tired. He dug deep, he brought it down. He was so strong. Clean on his chest, straight up. He was not going to be denied. Great job.
What a tremendous set of results for Liam McGarry. He's not cross at all. 681 leads the total lift by 34 over Ahmed Kamish Al-Belushi. It's boogie night.
He's dancing in this way. That was remarkable.
One more lift to come. He may yet be at the Porte la Chapelle Arena in northern Paris in a year's time. Obviously, there's a lot of qualifying still to do, and you've got to compete in 2 World Cups as well in the next year. Keep your marks up as well. That's important. Try not to be overtaken. One more lift to come then. It's worth pointing out that McGarry has equaled Ozturk's mark of 230, and he is just above him in the race to Paris. And Ozturk's going here for 240, which is a really major leap up in class. And I'll say that, he will be wading in amongst a lot in Group A. There's only one man at the moment who's looking to lift greater than this with the opening attempt in Group A, and he might not even do it. So 240 for Farrokh Ozturk in what has been a really gripping competition. And this is still only Group B. Lots of toing and froing. And that is stuck. And he is stuck on 230.
No lift. Press sequence.
Well, that means only two men have completed all three lifts in this group. And Liam McGarry got 230, same as Farrokh Ozturk, who got there round ahead of him. Got there first. Ozturk ahead of him.
Yeah, he just got stuck just a little above the halfway mark, and he started to flounder right to left. Thankfully, the spotters and loaders took it to keep him safe. Nice try.
1 minute remaining.
Well, Will, I'll tell you, this has been exciting.
Yeah, and I mean, it's funny because, right, you'll often look at different events and look at the standards falling and so on. I think last night the 400 meters final in the World Athletics was the slowest in 12 years, and yet it was a gripping contest. And that's the thing, this is a gripping contest. Ozturk 230, McGarry 230, Castaneda 217. In terms of the total lift, McGarry leads at 281, Albelushi next 644, and Baus next 593 for Greece. The world record, obviously, 310 from Simon Ruckman from Rio 2016. It may be a very long time before anyone comes close to 300 or 290, but what we are getting now are some really, really gripping contests, and this is that. And we've Group A to come in around 5 minutes, which means our mascot is coming out.
Representing Iraq, Faris Alagili.
The former Paralympic champion, Faris Alagili, still competing at the age of 49. And now in the legend age group for Iraq.
Mina.
For Colombia, the other reigning
Jordan,
America's champion,
Jamil
Glein Mania.
El-Shambli. Representing Brazil,
For Brazil,
Melo.
Gustavo Melo. Jamil El-Shambli coming out as well for Jordan.
Georgia,
He is getting into his
Akaki
position
Jincharadze.
for Gustavo Melo. And now for Georgia, Akaki Jincharadze.
Representing Islamic Republic of Iran, Mahdi Sayadi.
For Iran, Mahdi Sayadi.
And representing Islamic Republic of
And
Iran,
also for Iran, Ahmad
Ahmad
Aminzadeh.
Aminzadeh.
World Championship silver medalist Sayadi. Aminzadeh, his compatriot, the world champion.
These are the athletes in the men's over 107 kilo group A
256
session.
is lifetime best, which is not even within 50 of the national record because of the great Simon Ruckman, who very sadly passed away 3 years ago. And watching the man compete was something I doubt any of us will ever forget.
So these athletes are headed back to finish off their warm-ups. They'll stay hydrated, they'll stay nice and warm,
Please direct
and
your
then they'll
attention
come
to the
out
big screen
and
as
they'll
we
start their
select our
competition in
technical
less than
officials
2.5
to the field of
minutes.
play.
And here are our referees
welcome the
for
referees
Group
to
A
the
of the
field of
final
play.
of the men's over 107 kilo, the heaviest of the weight divisions, the heaviest weights, full stop.
Chief referee, Yemen, Mohammed Al-Kersh.
Mohammed Al-Kersh from Yemen is the center referee.
Left referee, Malaysia.
Left side referee from Malaysia, Hussein Mohammed.
Right side referee.
The right side referee from Thailand, Prinuk Enikate.
Duque. Technical controller.
Technical controller.
Kazakhstan.
For this final, Natalia Sky.
Technical delegate, Libya.
Fatih
Fatih
Shahab is
Shahab.
the technical delegate from Libya.
Spotter loaders, please.
So we're all
take
ready
your
to go,
positions on
and
the
Group
field
A
of play.
is ready to go for what we are expecting should be a gripping final. We'll start off with Gustavo Mella of Brazil with 226, going all the way up to 250 for Ahmad Amin Zada, the Asia Oceania and world champion. Madi Zayadi, the Asia Oceania bronze medal and world silver medalist, will be just behind him, maybe not necessarily in his wake. Wait and see.
Spotter loaders, please pre-load the bar to 226 kilos.
Is that all you got? Yeah. I only got one question. So is that all you got? You go big or stronger. You push harder. Is that all you got? You climb higher, faster. So is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in. No resting. Is that all you got? So you a victor. I only got one question. So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now.
Gustavo Middle.
Well, let's welcome to the World Championship stage for the first time Gustavo Mella. He's a 23-year-old. He turns 24 in a couple of weeks' time, and he's aiming for 226 straight away. His first major championship. No World Cups to his name, from what we can see. Brazil were not in Veracruz a few weeks ago in Mexico, which would have been a nice opening for him, but there is a Mexican World Cup coming up next year. Sharm el-Sheikh, Tbilisi, Dubai, Manchester among the locations. Thailand as well. So aiming high for 226. So the top score so far, 230 Farag Ozturk, 230 Liam McGarry, in that order. It's a fine weight. It would be A tremendous way to start his international career. So he looks to lift 226 and to go onwards from there. And he has started in the best possible way. It's a good lift, 3 white lights, and he is away.
What a way to start his international career. That was really beautiful. Really clean, straight down, held it on the chest, straight back up, locked out evenly. That was perfect. Nicely done.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. Representing Colombia, Eglin Antonio Mina.
Eglin Mina for Colombia. That tie for the Americans title in St. Louis, in Chesterfield. 14th in the World Championships last time out. Team Choco, coached by Jefferson Dorrego. It's come present from Brazil, always bearing gifts too. And this for 227 for Mena.
Getting strapped in, getting prepared. He's testing to where his hand should be, making sure he's aligned exactly where he wants to be to get this bar out and get this party started.
Good lift.
That is a good lift for Mena, 227. So he climbs up 1 kilo above Gustavo Mela. Well done.
Perfect. Touches the chest, pulls it straight back up. Such control of that bar. Just an excellent lift. A way to start off this A flight. 2 perfect lifts. Well done.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. Representing Iraq, Faris Al-Ajili.
The former World and Paralympic champion. And still the reigning African Open champion for Iraq, Faris Al-Ajili. Paralympic gold in Athens in 2004. Ancient history, irrelevant to today. Well, he got Paralympic bronze in Tokyo 2 years ago. Bronze in Astana in 2019. The 2006 world champion. And gold, beating all comers in Cairo last October. African Open championship winner. So he's still got it. He's still got it in droves. 235. Faris Al-Ajili into the lead. Leading in this world championship.
That was fantastic. Really fantastic. Brings it down, holds it, presses it back up. Might have had a slight little bounce on the chest, but he gets it. Very good. 3 white lights. Nicely done.
Praise be.
Start again with big black plates, weighing 236 kilos.
And here come the black plates, 50 kilo each.
What a lift. What a lift.
That's when we know we're getting heavy, when the 50Ks come
Well,
out.
Just look at this. Look at this very carefully, not just the black weights. Those are very strong men to be able to pick that up and stick it on just like that. That is 50 kilos. Singular black weight. The reds are 25. And I'm pretty sure before these championships I've not seen them used before. They have been there. They've not been utilized, but they have been here. The European champion, Akaki Jincharadze of Georgia. Euro gold in Tbilisi. 4th in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo. He's never finished higher than 6th in the world, and that was in Tbilisi, which is his home city. The man they call Ake, Georgi Tsitsidze, has helped the rise. Very successful in the World Cup circuit too. But can he be in these World Championships?
Those that don't know what 50K is, 50 kilos or 110 pounds. For those of us that use pounds instead of kilos, incredible, just incredible. He's getting his wrist wraps on, getting them nice and tight so he has the support to move this big weight, and he's going to be ready to go soon. Getting strapped by his coaches to ensure his legs don't move. If the legs should move during the lift proper, that would be a red light. No body part can move other than the arms and shoulders.
.236 for the lead for Jincharadze. European record is 2:43. Held by Konstantin Matsnev of the RPC at the last Worlds 2 years ago. 2:36 for Akaki Jincharadze. Got that raised quickly. And assuredly, good lift leading for Georgia. 3 to go in this opening round. And what 3 men to come in this opening round.
That was beautiful. Straight up. The bar actually bends in the middle because there's so much weight, and he locks it out. He gets 1 red on the side for press, but other than that, he takes it home. 2 whites, and it's a good attempt. Well done.
So, we've seen from the Americas champion, the European champion, the African Open champion, and now for Jordan comes the reigning West Asian Games and Paralympic champion Jamil El-Shebli. 240 as lifetime best. This for 237. Gold in Tokyo, bronze in Rio. The former shot put world champion. 2 Paralympic Games silvers in it, and he carried the Jordanian flag in the opening ceremony for the 2008 Paralympics in Beijing. And there he is in the race to Hangzhou at 2:40. What talent, what immense talent in the Asian game. So here he comes for the lead, 2:37. Strong lift, looking to keep it straight all the way through. And he has 2-1 in his favor. Jamil El-Shebli hits the front for Jordan, 237.
Straight down, up. Wavers to his right. That's why he got that red light. But other than that, he gets 2 whites, and so he moves on. Nicely done.
Rack height 16.16.
So 2 men to go for Iran. And again, what men? They are still major championship campaigners, perennial medalists. The only major champion we have yet to see come shortly. For now, World Championship silver medalist for Iran 2 years ago in Tbilisi. Asia Oceania bronze last year in Pyeongtaek. Sayedi of Iran going for 2-3-8. Two, 3-8 straight up. No stopping him. The new leader for Iran, Mahdi Sayedi. Not a miss yet. Not a sniff of a miss yet in this group.
Terrific, just terrific. Straight down, presses straight up, no hesitation, locks it out, no wavering with the bar. That was unbelievable. So, so strong. Fantastic.
One lifter yet to see. So we've seen the Paralympic champion El-Shebli, former World and Paralympic champion, reigning African Open champion El Gili, the world champion Amin Zada, who's also the Asia Oceania champion, the European champion Jun Chiradze, the Pan Am champion Castaneda, the Americas champion Mania. We are left with the reigning Asia Oceania and world champion Ahmed Amin Zada. 250 is target. And remember, in terms of the Paralympic Games, there's only one from Iran who can compete, only one per country. And right now that would be Amin Zada. And for years and years, that man was Siemen Rahman. A memorial tournament in his honor now. No better man could there be for that. Lara de Lima already with her successes this week, another World Junior title. This is the race to Asia where you can have multiple athletes from each country, only 2. He has lifted 265 this season.
He's collecting himself, getting ready to take it out.
$250 for a whopping lead of 12. He has the capability, he has the strength, he has the lift, he has the lead. Ahmed Amin Zada for Iran, and it is game on.
Looked easy, brought it down, touched, took it back up, locked it out straight, followed the commands. Well done. Might have gotten away with a little bit in his buttocks area, but other than that, absolutely perfect. Nicely done. Looked easy.
Not at this weight. Nothing's ever easy at this weight. We will have record attempts coming. By the way, Faris Alagili on 235 has won the Legends competition with his first lift. Al-Blushi, second, 217. Nakatsuji, third, on 175. In terms of the total lift, well, we're still waiting. Al-Blushi, 644, is well clear. Alagili, who knows what he can do. We did not have a single miss in that opening round, and you consider the astounding amount of heaviness that we're dealing with now. Eggline Mania for Colombia. He is looking to set a new America's record of 234 to beat the mark set in Cairo of Antonio DeAndre Martin of the United States. He's 28 years old. He turned 28 a couple of weeks ago. And for a lot of these men, their prime is a little further away in their careers. So Mena coming for 234 for a new America's record. Jefferson De Lima letting it go. Seemingly satisfied with the evenness of it. The rest weren't. He's voted down on the press.
Let's see what happened. Double bounce on the chest and on the press up, a little uneven as well. I know he's disappointed in that. He will come back and get it though. Especially because you could tell he could handle that weight with ease.
And it's one of those responsible for that record and helping the rise of Martin. How are you feeling about that?
Well, I'll tell you, records are gonna fall. That's just the way it rolls.
That's what we like to hear. Gustavo Melo is going to come now, and what a rarefied field to enter into in his championship debut, and a leap of 12 coming. It is the biggest leap yet. He's looking for 238. It will be a lifetime best. Sometimes there's so much action happening, you need more than one angle to view from.
Yeah, I think he'll need to go back and take a look at that in the back, or his coaches, to see what exactly happened so he can fix that for number 3.
Representing Brazil, Gustavo Emanuel Melo.
Well, he's got the profile for it, doesn't he, Gustavo Melo de Souza? And 238. Also an attempt at a new America's record.
See, he's getting himself prepared, his mental focus, while the coaches are strapping him in. That strapping is so important when you have these big weights that you're moving, so that the rest of your body, particularly your legs down, does not shift. If anything in the rest of your body shifts, that causes a red light.
1 minute.
Well, Melo at 238. If he gets this, he matches Sayadi, and he would suddenly go into the bronze medal position. So we've got 7 men in this final group who all feel capable and confident that they can win a medal. Every attempt on Huron is aiming to get into the top 3. Melo has got the confidence. Oh, was that pressed fully? He put a huge amount into it. 238, I don't think he completed that. We're going to go to the flags to find out. Red all the way. Melo can come back and have another go, so we will have 2 more America's record attempts.
Down, he holds it, and he's so tentative. The bar actually shifts back towards the racks, and exactly, Will, he did not lock it out. Great eye, Will. That takes a lot to see that. Nicely done. He'll come back. He just needs to collect himself, do exactly what he did on his first attempt.
European record holder, Akaki Jinchuradze, aiming to go into the silver medal position. Amensada at the moment does not have it all his own way despite his massive lead. Madi Saidi will be trying to come within 4 kilos of him. It is currently Iran 1-2, Jordan 3, Georgia 4, Iraq 5. Akaki Jinchuradze going for 241. 2 kilos off Matsnev's European record. Yeah, Lara Delima, as engrossed as the rest of us are.
He's tightening his wrist wraps to ensure that he's going to have the stability he needs in his wrists. And he's getting ready to go. Plenty of time.
Jinchuradze from a city which has become one of the world capitals of world powerlifting, Tbilisi. It's an event a year on there right now. The debut World Cup in 2021, and then very much on an emergency basis they had to wait in and stage the World Championships that year. Ege had to pull out. Was moved to Batumi because they had held major weightlifting championships there, but then a slight problem because there's only so many flights that can get to Batumi with what you might euphemistically call disabled access. So Tbilisi took over. Jinchuradze trying to take over here and get all the way up, and he's just not been able to complete that. And now we're getting misses. Jinchuradze no lift. 241 he misses out on. And with his last lift, the temptation of going for a European record may be evaporating.
Hard work. Gets all the way to the 3/4 point, and he just can't lock that out. What a shame. Such a lot of work, taking it out. Perfect descent, perfect on the chest, perfect all the way to 3/4. Just can't make it happen. And he's disappointed. He's going to have to go back, dig really deep, maybe have a little drink of Gatorade or something, and just really get a little energy to push this back up on his 3rd attempt.
Other energy drinks are available.
Yes.
Three misses in the 3 lifts that we have had in this second round.
Bar is loaded. 242 kilos, second round attempt. Jordan Jamil El-Shabli.
And she's loving it. Jamal El-Shabli of Jordan, the reigning Paralympic champ, aiming for 242.
And that was wise. There was some chalk on the bench. He wanted to ensure that that was taken off so that he doesn't slip when he goes to hyperextend, puts his feet down and grazes his chest.
Issa Hilal, one of the best coaches in the game, from Jordan, going to the second. What's required here? 242. He's in the bronze medal position, but this to come within 4 kilos of Saidi's attempt to go into silver and to come within 8 kilos of what is currently the gold medal position. It's El-Shabli for 242. It's an immense attempt which he cannot get through, and I wonder if at this stage they've all just gone in a little too high. The strapping a thing he's unhappy with. He may have felt he was running out of time a bit too, so he may feel that he can get that.
Perfect on the way down, and just less than halfway, he just runs out of steam. They're all so tired. They really are. You can see him commenting about the bench. He had asked for an extra wipe prior to getting prepared, but perhaps he felt there was still chalk or something there that made his foot slip. He'll check that out again on the way up the next time. That's unfortunate.
Kilos, rack 17.
There's not very many spare seats left. It has been gripping. Right now, it's hard to know just where the medals are going to go, whether records are going to be broken, whether the Legends World Record will be broken, because that's coming up now. That's not in the mind of Faris El-Aghili, though, the 2004 Paralympic champion in Athens, still claiming continental titles in the past 9 months, and still among the heaviest lifters in the world. Faris El-Aghili going for 245 to break his own Legends World Record set in Dubai, across town, east of the city, in the Center for People of Determination. He's got a lot of that. 245, looking for a new world record. Look at that! Look at that! He's hit the heights. Is it good enough? No, it's 2 and against on the press. But our right side referee thought that was good.
I wasn't sure that it was. I don't think it was pressed out completely. The attempt itself looked great all the way up, but you see, he doesn't lock his arms out. The arms must be locked out for a complete lift, and he's disappointed, but we know he can do it. We've seen him do it so many other times. He's got to come back, same attempt, but lock those arms out.
The world champion in Busan in 2006 and bronze in 3 of the next 4 world championships, including here in 2014.
And you saw on the side his coach indicated with his arms, lock out.
Well, the peculiarity here is that we had every lift in the opening round of this being successful, and every lift so far in round 2 not being. So it is Amin Zeda 250 in gold, Zayadi 238 in silver, El-Shabli 237 in bronze. Jinchuradze 236 is in 4th. El-Aghili 235 is in 5th. That was an attempt to go into the silver medal position by Alagili. Just to reiterate, the man who is in silver, Madi Sayadi, going for 2.46 here. This is the race to the Asian Games in a couple of months' time. Sayadi's in second. Aminzada's got up to 2.65 this season. And remember, a country can have two competitors there, as they can do in the championships, but not the Paralympic Games. Powerlifting, we are told the final will be available for broadcast again next year, and also for the Pan Ams in Santiago. 2.46 for Sayadi. Might be locking this in for an Iran 1-2. Sayadi has got it, and what a time to get a successful lift in this round of all rounds.
That was unreal. Down perfectly, completely motionless on the chest, straight back up, locks it out. That is the absolute perfect attempt. Well done, and he deserves that smile. He's worked hard. Great job. Great job. And he's high-fiving on the way out. He knows he's done it.
There's only one lift to go in this second round, and it is coming towards the world champion, Atman Aminzada. The man who took gold in the last two major championship finals. World gold in 2021, Asia Oceania gold in 2022. He leads Sayadi. And the other thing about their situation is that neither man, and it should be obvious when you think about it, has competed at the Paralympic Games before, because Iran's Paralympic slot was always taken by the world record holder and the perennial winner, Saman Rahman.
It's a great point. Really great point.
The careers are going to change. Their careers have changed. The shock passing of the great man has meant that suddenly they've been asked to deputise, not in terms of the immense weights, but to fill the spot, the immense spot in the podium that man vacated. And he suffered his untimely death. Atman Aminzada, 2.55 this is. And he's got it too! It's looking like a round 1 and 2. Oh, wow.
A little fast on the chest, that's why he got one red. 2 whites, though everything else was excellent execution. Straight down, nice stop, straight up, locked out. Great job. Really great job.
One round to go. Aminzada leads, 2.55 now for Iran. Sayadi second, 2.46 for Iran. El Shebli third, 2.37.
Once again, this will be another 10th of the American
So the world champion leads. The world silver medalist is second. The Paralympic champion is third, with the European champion fourth, and the former World and Paralympic champion and still the reigning African Open champion in fifth. Can't remember who's sixth, that was in the previous group. Oztur, European silver medalist last year. So now, further attempts at the America's record. 2.38, Gustavo Melo of Brazil. 238, he missed it in round 2. And this to break the America's record held by Antonio Martin, set in Cairo at those African Open Championships, 2:29 in that World Handball Championship Stadium. So, can he get it? Can he make it work? Not this time. But he's still in his 20s, which means he's still got 10 to 15 years to the top at the very least. He bows out in 9th place.
That was a great try. Nice on the way down, nice hold, gets up, barely about halfway, just has no more gas in the tank. Cannot push it up. As you said, he's a young fellow. He's got a great career in front of him. Really good work for him today. Not the result he wanted, I'm sure, but he worked hard. And nice that he gives his coach a hug in recognition for their hard work as well. Great job.
You have to say that he has come through, and what is his championship debut, his international debut, and has really astoundingly impressed. Here's another America's record attempt. Could it go to Eglan Mena, the America's champion for Colombia, going for 239. He's adding more onto the bar here. Well, this is something. He feels he can do it. Who knows what he's been trying to lift inside.
He's getting himself prepared with his wrist wraps to ensure that his wrists are stable. Tightening them up, he'll lay back. Coaches will strap him, taking his time, getting his focus.
One minute.
$239 for an America's record. 10 kilos on top of that. $239 by Mena. Well, he's got it raised. I'm not certain how even that was on the way up. And Mena is voted down by them all for it. And he does not get it.
Yeah, on the way up, his left side is way below the right side. The right side locks out first, the left side is still moving. And that's absolutely 3 red lights. Hard work today, didn't get the payoff he hoped for. These are things that he can go home and train and fix, though, to get technically correct. He will come back and do well. Disappointment.
We're down to 5. The assaults on the medals continue, and should point out that those attempts that we've seen for America's records from Melo and Mena were also aiming for the bronze medal. 237 for El Shebli currently is at. Melo missing at 238, Mena 239. So now it's Akakic and Chiradze trying to leap up to get into 3rd place, the European champion for Georgia.
Strapping those wrist straps, making sure he's nice and tight in the wrist area while he's collecting his mind, making sure he's prepared for what he's about to do.
Chincharadze 2-4-1, missed it last time. Looking to go second in terms of the race to Paris. I think he's safe though. You see Lee McGarry has moved up to 8th today. Mossad 7th, Oztec 6th. Recent movements. Timu 5th. Alagili, I mean, look at that, 4th spot, and it is 19 years since he was Paralympic champion, and he is still lifting heavier than most human beings. Chincharadze going for 2-4-1, 2 kilos off the current European record, and this to go into the bronze medal position, and that is a better looking lift than last time. He completed it. Oh, it's not given, it's 2 and against on the press. Center and right, and his coach is bounding away.
You know, on his way up, he slowed down
Lift
3/4
challenge
of the way.
It's coming, lift challenge is coming.
It may be that he stopped enough, and that's what gave the referees the option to give red. I'm not sure though, we'll have to see what they see.
Well, Chincharadze, the referees get to watch it again from their own individual standpoint. So we're watching the view of Mohammed Al-Kersh, and he again has voted, and that has been rejected. They've all voted together, rejected, and that does not go through. So Chincharadze is denied, he is satisfied.
So that's exactly it. When he got to that 3/4 point, he slowed down. It might have been enough to be a stop, and then once you stop, that's it. Unfortunate, he really worked hard for that. He's worked hard all day, but didn't come away with the results he had hoped for. Next time for sure. We hope.
Four lifts remaining. Well, this remains gripping.
Thank you, the bar is loaded. Representing Jordan, Jamil El-Shebly.
Jamil El-Shebly, the Paralympic champion and the West Asian Games champion. And remember, once upon a time, he was the shot put world champion. 2 silvers, 1 bronze in his time, and at the Paralympic Games, 2 silvers in 04 and 08. Moved over to this game, hasn't looked back. See, it's the funny thing about the para-athletic shot put is that being a field event, it depends what else is going on. So it could end up being a massive focus in the day, or you may only see 2 or 3 throws. And working in para-athletics, I do know it's a major frustration for a lot of viewers, but it's just the way it pans out. Depends what other events are on, and you remember as well, in the field events, there are usually 3 or 4 on simultaneously, and then you throw track action on top. But with this, 1 man, 1 stage, 2 minutes, everybody's focus. El-Shebly, 2-4-2, to improve his chances of getting the bronze. 2-4-6 is currently silver. He's on 2-3-7. Only 1 man can deny him after this. El-Shebly 2-4-2, that is not going to get fully pressed through, and he is denied as well.
Just ran out of gas on that left side, could not get it up. And this is what we see as the third attempts come, especially in the heavier weight classes. It's just a lot of weight, and they just start to get fatigued.
3 men left to lift.
Please, 245 kilos, rack 17, 245, rack 17.
He's given it a brilliant whack in this tremendously decorated venue.
Representing Iran, 245 kilos, Ferris Al-Jili.
Been wonderfully atmospheric. This man coming out in 5th place, looking for a new Legends World Record and the World Championship bronze. Faris Al-Jili. "19 years after his first major championship medal, and what an introduction to the scene at the age of 30 when he was crowned the Paralympic champion in Athens. Since then, silver at London 2012, bronze in Tokyo in 2021.
He's slowing things down a little bit here. He's really collecting himself. He really is focused. He wants to have this.
$245 for the bronze. Does he still have enough energy left? There's your answer.
Just about, but not enough. I mean, he was so close there. Really valiant effort. He should be really, really proud of himself. I know he's disappointed right now, but I mean, he was just about a half an inch away from that. Nice try. Really nice try.
248 kilos.
The challengers have crumbled. It's Iran 1 and 2, but in what order? Al-Jili 5, Jincharadze 4, El-Shebli 3. Jamil El-Shebli with his second World Championship medal after claiming bronze in 2017.
Madi Sayadi.
Iran take the top two. Just like at the last World Championships. And very much in the same order as last time as well. Madi Saidi going for 248. Can Sayadi finish all the way through? He will take the lead in the total lift if he gets this. No, 2-1 against. And he misses out. Well, it was bronze for him in the Asia Oceania final last year when El-Shebli took the silver. And the gold went to Amanzada.
What an effort. He did bounce off his chest a little, and as he went up, he came back to the rack, and he was a little uneven. And I think he seized, but he really worked hard.
258, rack height 16.
Ahmad Amanzada retains his world title. Sayadi gets the silver again. Jamil El-Shebli gets the bronze again.
Ahmad Aminzada.
Well, the curiosity with this is that if Ahmed Amanzada gets it, he's the only one to complete all his lifts here. He's already on the podium in terms of the total lift. It's a big weight for the rest. Liam McGarry of Great Britain currently leads the total lift with 681. Ahmed Al-Balushi second, 644. And is currently from Group C, Anastasios Baus, 593, in third place. So in fourth on 505 with his 2 lifts today, Ahmed Aminzadeh. And he only gets on the podium in the total lift if he gets this, and he would win it by a humongous amount. Everybody else missing their final attempt. Everybody else, bar Sayadi, missing their final 2 attempts. So, Aminzadeh has won it on 255, this for 256, in a competition which again has really, really thrilled. .258 to test himself. No, 2 and against. Stop sequence.
Wow.
He doesn't get it, so that means unless there's a challenge, don't know why they would challenge, to be honest. Liam McGarry of Great Britain wins the total lift.
And when you look at the replay, he really did touch and go. He touched, he went. His chest was so high. When I first looked at it with my eye, I thought he had held it longer. But when you look at the replay, he didn't. Nice work, though. Really great session.
Aminzadeh takes the gold, 255. For Iran, Sayadi the silver for Iran, 246. El Chevli the bronze for Jordan, 237. The total lift is won by Liam McGarry for Great Britain, 681, who finishes in 7th spot in the total lift. Ablushi the silver in the total, 644, and the bronze going to Group C and Baus, 593. What a competition that was. Victory ceremony underway. Ali Chowdhury presenting the medals for an event to, again, thrill and infuse the men's over 107 kilo final. Bronze goes to the Paralympic champion, a crown to defend at the La Chapelle Arena a year from now in Paris. Jamil El Shabli of Jordan. 237 his first lift, and even though he wasn't able to get another one in, those behind them were not able to overtake either, and they tried. They really tried.
Silver medalist, representing Islamic Republic of Iran, Mahdi Sayadi.
Mahdi Sayadi, World Championship silver medalist. Asia Oceania bronze medalist from last year. Just coming short in the race for gold, 2:46. There's nothing coming short with a lift like that. He missed his last one, but it is silver for Iran and gold for Iran too.
Gold medalist, representing Islamic Republic of Iran, Ahmad Amin Zeda.
The world champion successfully defends his crown, and now Asia Oceania champion too. Ahmed Aminzada clearing 250 and then 255, holding the rest at bay. His lead temporarily cut to 4 kilos by his teammate Mahdi Sayadi. A competition that Iran ultimately dominated.
Everyone,
just about everybody
rise if
in
you're
the
able
7
for the national
in this
anthem
final
of
group
Islamic Republic
look
of
to get
Iran.
into the medals. In the end, the gold goes to Iran. Competition to savour. And now we have jeopardy in this because we can't be sure who the medalists will be. Ahmed Aminzada and Mahdi Sayadi with the same 1-2 as the World Championships 2 years ago in Tbilisi. Same top 2 here, but that was in doubt for quite a while. Jamil El Shabli holding the rest off to take the bronze for Jordan. And a reminder that the total lift gold goes to Great Britain and Liam McGarry. A World Championship gold going to the man from Kent. The silver in that to Ahmed Al-Blushi. The legend, 644. And out of Group C, Baos of Greece, 593. It's Saturday tomorrow. We're back at 9:30. No rest for the wicked. Women's 73, women's 79, men's 65. Another full day of action from Dubai and the Hilton Al Habtour City. We trust you'll be able to join us for a lot of that. We really hope you do. Until then, for Mary Hodge and Will Downing, have a lovely Friday night wherever you are. Unless it's already Saturday morning, in which case, can't help you there. Good night.